giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom News Leaders.
Hello everyone and welcome to Mediacom News Leaders. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Carol Kelly. Joining us today from the United Way of East Central Iowa, we've got Kylee Pusteoska. Welcome, Kylee.
Thank you.
So you are annual giving and engagement for the United Way. So talking all about the 2019 campaign, tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So the campaign has kicked off at a bunch of businesses all across eastern Iowa. We're really excited about that. There's a lot of energy this year that maybe hasn't been there in the last few years, and so we're really excited to get it kicked off. Tell
us about why giving to United Way is so important for this community.
Sure. I think that most people can agree that every single person in our community counts. So whether it's a little kid, it's an elderly person, everyone matters. And so in order to support people in all the circumstances that they might face, we all have to kind of join together and help people out. And so the United Way is a really great way to do that, to support the people in our community that are facing challenges. And so we just invite everyone to get involved, whatever that might look like. And it can look a lot of different ways. It could be volunteering with some agencies or through the United Way. It could be participating in a workplace campaign or giving on your own. So yeah, a lot of ways to get involved.
Tell us about how this year's campaign is different from other years.
Sure. Traditionally, United Ways have a campaign chairperson or a group of people leading the campaign. Our United Way had that set up, and then some people moved out of the community. And so this year, we've involved a team of people who we call the Campaign Cabinet, and they're leaders across industries in Cedar Rapids. And they have really come together and made this campaign their own. And so they are opening doors for us and engaging their own companies and reaching out to other leaders in the area to really get behind the campaign this year. So it started out as a challenge, and it's really become something really great for us, we think.
And let's talk about past successes and how much money you really have raised for this community and what you have to look forward to in 2019.
Sure. So we like to say that as long as we raise $1 more than last year, we're a success. And so our goal this year is over $8 million. And so that takes a lot of people to get to the $8 million, a lot of people coming together, a lot of businesses working together to support the people in our community. So big goals.
Yeah. Yep. Tell us about where that money does go that it's raised.
Sure. So through the United Way, we have 24 funded partners. And so there are different agencies supporting people in a lot of different ways, a lot of different areas. And we research the greatest needs in Cedar Rapids. And then we find partners that can work together collaboratively and make the biggest impact for people. And so it's working with agencies to find ways that they can partner, that we can help more people, that we can get more people from crisis to thriving. And so that's really the way that we fund people and the way that the agencies work together to help people.
And so obviously cash sings, you know, that's definitely one way that somebody can help. What are other ways that they can engage and help the United Way?
Sure. So on our website, there's a great site called Volunteer Now, and agencies post multiple opportunities for people to get engaged, and so you can sign up on that website and you can get alerts. So if you want to help small children, you can get alerts every time an agency that helps small kids needs a volunteer. So there's just lots of different ways to volunteer in the community, and that's just a really easy way to find those opportunities.
Let's talk about businesses. If someone has supported in the past, or maybe they want to and they just don't know how to start, where do they go?
The website's a great place to start. My email's on there. My last name's a little challenging, and so that's a good place to find that contact information or call the office, and we can send someone to help.
Tell us a little bit about this campaign and why it's important to you.
Sure. So I've grown up in eastern Iowa, and so just being able to see the needs in the community and the ways that we can come together to solve really big problems. It might seem overwhelming, but if everyone comes together and just does their part, it can make a really big impact.
Those agencies that you work with, do those change year to year?
They're on a 3-year cycle, so our funding cycle will be coming up in January, and so community groups will look at those agencies and decide what the funding priorities are for the area, so those will be changing.
So $8 million, it's going to take a lot, and it's going to take a lot of volunteers. Again, where someone could go to learn a little bit more or to donate to United Way.
Yep, the website is a great place. It has tons of resources, campaign resources, as well as all of our contact information.
Well, we appreciate the time, Kylee. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This has been Mediacom News Leaders, your opportunity to get the full story from the most reliable sources exclusively on Mediacom News Leaders.